But few know the story behind the founder, William Rosenberg. In the 8th grade, he dropped out of school to support his family and became the genius of many inventions. One of them being franchising, which paved the way for McDonald's, KFC, Subway, and other chains to succeed. In 1916, William was born to immigrant Jewish parents in a humble urban neighborhood called Dorchester in Boston. His family owned a grocery store, but were still considered poor and struggled to pay their bills since they didn't save enough for the down payment.
However, by the time he was 17, Bill heard of a friend of his who was making even better money working at an ice cream company called Simcoe, selling ice creams out of a truck. Bill decided to join this company and was mentored by an accountant at the firm called Harry Winokur. It was here Bill learned a lot about the food business, and he quickly rose through the ranks from delivery boy all the way up to national sales manager. This job taught Bill a lot of skills that would later shape his life and career. However, when the Second World War broke out, Bill was told he'd be drafted to fight unless he found an essential job. So he found a job as an electrician at Hingham Shipyard. He managed to get the job because he had a refrigeration engineer's license that he'd got from working at Simcoe. But in reality, this didn't qualify him at all for this new job, so Bill didn't really know what he was doing. But he worked extremely hard as always, and eventually ended up getting promoted to contract coordinator, which
Barely put a plug in a socket. It didn't take long for William's manager to find out. He was electrocuted on his first day at work and switched to the cable department. Still, his manager saw potential in him and paired him with a couple of his top technicians. Like Harry, they mentored him and taught him everything he needed to know. It goes to prove that no matter how little you know, if you're eager to learn, ask questions, and go to the right people, you can do almost anything. Over a decade, William went from being an 8th grade dropout to an electrician in training. Deep down, William knew that being an electrician wasn't for him, so he started to look for other opportunities at the shipyard. With support from his colleagues, he won the position of a union delegate and was later promoted to contract coordinator. Since his new position was considered essential, he never got called to